we have the Glock rifle in more detail. So this is kind of interesting. So now it comes in two different lengths, 11.5 and 14.75. And you actually, these PDFs, they give you a lot of detail, which is really nice. So we've seen this handguard system before. It looks like a QD lever on the handguard, which is going to make cleaning it super easy. You got a steel insert for your QD, comes with an A2-like flash hider. It is a DI rifle, okay? Now, in Europe, most of the AR likes are piston. However, Glock, being Glock, they're actually kind of standing out a little bit for being a DI system from Europe. Because in Europe, it's almost all piston. Over here, it's mostly DI. So they're kind of switching it up a little bit for an Austrian-built system. The handguards and upper receivers lock into each other. Full ambi controls on everything. On this specific model, we actually have a Geisley trigger, which is mega-based. And they even gave us some weights so we can kind of figure out how heavy it is. Now, this is for a South American contract for Brazil, I want to say. So they are offering it to Brazil right now in both the 14.75 and the 11.5. At least it's one of their contract requirements. There doesn't seem to be anything crazy about them or super proprietary, which depending on how you're thinking, you might be disappointed because it's not exciting enough, or you might be excited because it's basically a generic AR made by Glock. Depends.
It does have a Glock-specific pistol grip. That's interesting. If you zoom in, it's got their stippling on it. It says Glock on it. That's cool.
give me the Gen 3 with the finger grooves. All right, so they list the weight at 108.64 ounces, which divided by 16 gives us 6.79 pounds for the 14.5. So it is not a lightweight AR. It's kind of a standard weight. So they didn't do anything crazy with it. And then on the 11.5, the weight comes in at 99.82 divided by 16 comes in at 6.2 pounds.
I wonder what the barrel profile is, because it looks like it's almost a straight wall. I mean, you can't see because the handguard's kind of in the way, but it doesn't look like it tapers at all at any point. So I really wonder if it's just a medium straight wall the entire length, or kind of what that looks like underneath the handguard.
Oh, sorry, you guys can't see it. Let me move you guys around this one. Yeah, so I mean, it looks like not a tiny taper, like a medium profile, like a Geisley taper profile, like a Hansen is kind of what it looks like. Comes with the Magpul CTR stock, which is kind of based. Full ambi controls I don't love. Interesting QD system on the handguard. Geisley triggers, as they should be. And yeah, the Glock stipple grip, which I kind of like.
Oh,
it is quite literally just a rifle.
It also has an enlarged trigger guard, too. That's kind of at a weird angle as well.
But actually, it almost looks like a freaking how would you say, like a undercut trigger guard, like a Glock. That's kind of what it looks like. It looks like they undercut the trigger guard.
The upper receiver is interesting with the oversized bolt catch.
So yeah, you have a huge bolt catch on it, right? So left side magazine release, huge bolt catch. It's billet. You can see where the handguard and the upper receiver kind of lock in together. So I mean, if it's not $5,000, if it's like $2K, if it competes with Geisley, I think there's an argument to be had for it. But if it's way too expensive, then it's just, who cares?
The little fence on the upper is an interesting feature.
Well, I mean, when you oversize the paddle that big, you do want to make sure that it doesn't accidentally hit on gear or whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So they have some. I don't know how these people got these PDFs, how they got leaked, but there's we have the BOL, the proof of delivery. We have a lot of this stuff. Now,
just a little bit of secret ingredient.
Just a little bit of secret ingredient.
And it's Brazil. They probably just bought it.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can see that. I mean, we can actually, let me pull you guys back up. You can see how heavy the package was. 5 boxes, 760 pounds. So at 6 pounds a piece, you're probably talking about 100 rifles with packaging.
Wait,
so they bought about 100 rifles. Yeah, no, you can actually see how freaking heavy it was.
That's 760 kilos, isn't it?
No,
kg?
760 kilograms gross weight.
Yeah.
And then 214. My bad. Yeah. So, still 400 pounds. 400 pounds is only about 80 rifles, because the net weight's only 214, which is about 500 pounds, 480 pounds, somewhere in that range. So we're only talking about 80 rifles or so. Did they actually tell me the quantity? Okay, so 60 11.5s. They actually had the quantity. So yeah, 60 11.5s and cleaning kits, the aluminum rails, slots, the PMags and whatnot. And again, I don't know how all this stuff got leaked, but it's just quite funny that they had all this stuff. Let's see here. Now, on this page, we have a price tag. And I don't know this Valor CIF. I'm not Portuguese, so I don't know what this word is. But this USD, $2,000.
Okay.
And that is for the 14.75.
Okay.
So if we can get a similar street price to that, we're not talking that much more than Geisley or DD for the Glock AR. Now, for the American market, we're almost certainly going to be getting a 16-inch rifle.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be a 16-inch, a 14.5, and an 11.5. That's probably what you're going to get.
If they're already making a 14.7, they could easily pin and weld the A2 onto it and sell it.
True.
Yeah, and sell it as a rifle still.
Well, because if we take a look back at their upper or their muzzle device, it is a extended muzzle device. Like it is easily pin and weldable. It's not a standard A2, so there's something special about it. So yeah, on a 14.5 you could easily pin that. But you know, if somebody who can read Portuguese wants to illuminate me on what these numbers mean, this one here is what stuck out to me. Obviously, this $2,000 number for the 14.75.
I mean, you throw it into Google Translate, maybe. I don't know. That's not always very accurate.
I can't freaking click on it.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, so quantity is 50. That's what they want. Quantidade, I'm pretty sure that's 50. So they want 50 of them. They have the tax, Moeda Estrangeira to English. Let's see what happens.
It's just
foreign currency. Okay, so yeah. So that's the currency is $2,000. So the 2,000 USD per 50 of them. So 100 grand. Interesting. And then I'm sure there's a bunch of other taxes and add-ons to that. Something of November of 2025. So is that the delivery date? November. So we're not too far off from that. So I would expect we're getting a full release at SHOT Show 2026. That would be my guess.
Whoa! I mean, that's cool. Whoa. I'm really curious. I'm curious the technical specs, like what the barrel is, material, chrome lining. I guess it's 1 in 7 twist, which is
it is 1 in 7 twist. We know
that. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, if we just had some more of the specs, so we knew exactly what it was, we could make a better assertion about.
I want to get autistic about it, and I can't.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's say that they do have something interesting cooking up underneath the handguard. So you have a QD handguard, and let's say, just for the sake of argument, they have a QD barrel under there or something. $2,000. That could be interesting, right?
That would be interesting.
That would be different.
That would be. That certainly would. I don't.
Rad's arms, zero excitement for this. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
It's just interesting.
In all reality, it's another AR, but it's a Glock one, which makes it interesting. Hopefully, it's executed well.
I would unironically add this to the collection if it was Geisley priced, and I would do it solely because it's Glock.
And
I'm not even like a Glock fan. I'm not even like a Glock fanboy. I don't even shoot Glocks. I carry a Glock, but I don't really shoot them ever.
What is the nomenclature on the side? What does that say on it? How is it not the Glock15?
It's the GR11.5. Yeah,
man,
the Glock 15.
The Glock 15 would have been golden.
Wait. So the Glock rifle 115 is the 14.75. Okay, never mind. So that is the Glock 11.15 is what they call it. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever. Fair enough, I suppose.